This session is recording now. Okay, so we can discuss one practical. Clear, right? We can discuss one practical. So first, how to open that one means you have to open first one. Okay, so you can open command prompt and you can open the current directory. Then you can so enter the path of SQL. Then you have to enter password. Then it will open. Okay, so or else directly you can open, so SQL command line only. Okay, so MySQL command line. Okay, so then you have to enter password there. Then this one will also open. Okay, so two types you can open that one. And for your practical, we are using now MySQL. We are using now MySQL. Clear, right? So today, I'm taking one practical. Okay, so today I'm taking one practical and all we can. Okay, so discuss both theory as well as practical. Okay, so practical, create a table with a fields. Okay, so uh, there, okay, it must be like a marks means roll number must be there, then student name, then all. Okay, subject marks we have to enter in a table. Clear, right? So I'm starting now. So just I will change the screen and I'll show you that one. Okay, what we are going to do today. So I'm sharing one more screen now. So just I will explain this one, what how to do, and then we can continue. Okay, so one is create a table with the fields, okay, and enter 10 records. Okay, so this is a question. Till here, this is a question. So one is roll number must be there. Okay, and we are using in data type here. Then student name, we are using varchar. Okay, size is 15 and it should not be null. Okay, so roll number, we can take auto increment also or we can enter. Then student name must be, okay, so 15, size is 15 here. Then, okay, so language marks, okay, whether that is a any vernacular language, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Malayali. Okay, so then next one. Okay, so English marks, second subject. Okay, then, okay, subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, subject 4 marks. Okay, and those are between what? Okay, so constraint means we have to give the limit for that one, right? So it should be like this only. Okay, so how we are using a data type, particularly what we are going to save in a memory or which type of data we are saving in a memory, data type it will show, right? So that's why we are calling here type. This is the data type. Then size is there. Okay, how much? Example, here we are, okay, so only 0 to 100. It will not be 101 marks, right? And maximum we can give, okay, so less marks that is 0. And maximum that is 100. Okay, so minimum that is 0. Clear, right? So now we can, this table is a question and some are here. So this is the answer for this one. Okay, so question roll number int for you, then work here. Okay, so and language one, how to check that one? Language marks between 0 and 100. Then English marks between 0 and 100. So subject 1 to subject 4 marks also between, okay, so 0 and 100. Okay, so and this is a data for that one. Okay, so uh, what table we are getting here, this is a query for that one. We can see. Okay, so I'm once this create, okay, so creating a table, once table created, then we have to insert values there. Once we insert value, then we have to go to the next queries, what we're calling, okay, so query, what we're calling query. So next we can check now, see how it is working now. Okay, so again I will reshare and the screen. Okay, so and before that we can discuss some questions also. Okay, query means question. List all the records, whatever we entered here, we inserted here. So it has to show like this table. Clear, right? So this is the first query, list all the records. Then answer for that one, select from marks. This is the command. This is the MySQL or SQL command for this. Okay, so display the description of the table. Describe marks. Okay, only table has to show without records. Example, roll number. Then okay, so student name, what we're calling as name here. Then language marks, English marks, subject 1 marks, subject 2 marks, subject 3 marks, then subject 4 marks. Clear, right? So next one is okay. Yeah, how to enter. Okay, so add, that is a total. Then percent. Okay, add again percent. Okay, one is total and one is percentage. Okay, add new attributes total and percentage. So they have to add here in this table. Here, okay, so total and one more is percent. Clear, right? So next one, calculate total and percentage of the marks for all the students. Okay, this is the formula update. Okay, so marks is there now. This is the command, and what we use the total formula. Okay, so all subject we're adding here equal to total. Clear, right? So next we can take one more now. Okay, so sorry, so I got a call, so that's why. So now see, then percentage. Okay, so this just we're adding the formula. Okay, we're not using any technique or something. There's no coding here. Just total by 100. Okay, so 600 into 100. Okay, so and we're not using even equation also. Just a normal operation we are using here. Then who scored more than 60? This is last. Okay, so two are there between 60 and 85. How many students they have to? Okay, they scored 60 and 85u, between 60 and 85u, the list has to appear like that only. Then last one, okay, so it has to show in a descending order, and we can use if, okay, so even ASC means that is ascending order. Okay, so DESC means descending order. So just we can learn this one. Okay, so MySQL or DBM is practical today. So again I will share screen. I am sharing now screen. Okay, so here first one, MySQL open, show databases, and already created databases will appear here. Clear, right? Okay, so here many databases are created, right? So now we can just create one more. Okay, so BCA, IAFA BCA. Okay, so database name is create database IAFA BCA. Clear, right? No. Okay, so wait. The database is not created, right? So wait, spelling is wrong. That's why create database IAFA BC. Now it's created. Clear, right? So show databases again. So what we done here instead of R, okay, so I typed here T. That's why that was the error. Huh? Show databases. So now IIFABCA it is here. Before it was not here in this list. IIFABCA was not there. And in this, okay, so here next one more list is there now. Here IIFABCA. So to open that database, we have to use command use IIFABCA. So FA is missing here, right? Yeah, BCA. So now we are in IIFABC. Clear, right? So marks table we can create today. We can create marks table. Clear, right? So now we can take first one. Create a table marks. Okay. I'm taking. Okay, so one by one I'm taking here. So create a table. Clear, right? Marks. Next we can take. Okay. So table name is marks now. Clear, right? So next one is, okay, so roll number, that is an int. Next one, student name, varchar, and it should not be not null. Means okay, a entry must be there. A entry must be there. Clear, right? So next we can take one more here. Okay, we can take one more, that is okay, so language 1 marks. I'm taking language 1 marks now. Next one is English language, or we can call it language 2 also. Then next one is subject 1. Then next one is after subject 1, it has to be subject 2. Subject 2. Next one, subject 3. Then one more is there, right? So subject 4, and after subject 4, if we want to, and we can end here. Okay, so see here. I no, okay, so here no need to add one more comma. Okay, so because ending, then we can end with yeah, one more, because this bracket I'm closing here and ending with a semicolon. So now this query, okay, so this command is over. So we created a table, roll number is there in the table, and even name is there. Then language 1 marks we added. Okay, so between 0 and 100, then English, okay, between 0 and 100. Okay, so this is a name we can take. Okay, so our then constraint is 0 to 100, only marks in between 0 to 100. Now we can check the created table. So table is created. Clear, right? So table is created. Clear? So now how to check this one? I said, right, okay, so what we discussed there, one query was there. Display the description of the table. Display the description of the table. So what we're using a command here, describe what our table name is there. Okay, our table name is marks. Describe marks, and there is no content still. There is no marks value only. Okay, so what we're calling columns in a table. How many columns we created with a constraint. Okay, so now we can take only describe marks we created. Okay, so these all are the field or columns. Okay, so roll number is a column. Then, okay, student name is a column. Then language marks. Then English marks. Then subject 1 marks, subject 2 marks, subject 3 marks, and subject 4 marks. Is it clear? Okay, not an issue. Now we can take next one. We can add some values for this one. Okay, one by one we can add. Okay, so we can take one more now. Now we can take insert into. Okay, so here you try to understand. Don't get confused. Okay, insert into marks, then values. Okay, so don't get confused here. If we want to insert, okay, row by row, okay, so I'm inserting now row by row. Okay, so last two rows I insert only with the, okay, our last, okay, so 2 to 3 rows I insert all together. First one, only one row I inserted. And okay, so show values in the table. Okay, select star from, this is the command. Select star from, table name is marks. Clear? Now one is created, and we can take one more also, same thing. We can take one more also from here. Okay, so First Raj is created, then same entry. Okay. Same entry start. Okay, with a different values. And I'm just adding one more and one more also created. Then I'm taking two now, two also over, and rest of all entries, okay, rest of these two all entries I will add now together in a one query. Okay, in a one command I will add all together now. So see here, I'm using comma here. Then next one, I need not to take insert into marks, just values is enough now. So now, okay, so only values I'm taking, values. Then next one, again values. Clear, right? This is values for Vijay. Name is Vijay. Okay, so student name is Vijay and even roll number is there. That starting four-digit number is there now. That is roll number. I am using comma to enter next line. To enter next line, I'm using comma. Then if I'm using semicolon means, okay, their command is over. Okay, so and it will start executing. That's why. Clear, right? So now I'm taking one more comma. Clear, right? So next one, you can take one more line here. Clear, that is values 1482, name is causal, then 49 for subject. Okay, language subject, 54 for English subject, then 48 for subject 1, 76 for subject 2, 62 for subject 3, and 55 for subject 4. Okay, so I inserted causal now, then last is Kumar. So what we done, how we inserted values here, that is one is, okay, so first Raj, we inserted only one tuple, you can say tuple, that is a row. And then second row is Raj and Kiran. After that, from Anand to Kumar, we are inserting in only one command. So clear, right? So now I'm okay, so entering semicolon. Semicolon means I am entering, okay, that complete command is over now. Okay, so still one, yeah, error is there, right? One error. So we can check that error. See here, Ram is there. Ram, in this Ram, error is there, right? So, yeah, we can check that. Ram, then values, then even Vijaya also. Okay, so what is this error? You can check. See here. Okay, so check the manual. Okay, so error. How to check that one? I will explain now. See, now values are there, right? So now we can take out values only. Just a minute. See, clear. Insert into next one. Next we can take out third one. Okay, just we can do for only three now. Clear, right? So now how many are created here? Okay, we added values, right? So that's why that was added. So now we can check that. Select start from. Okay, wait, or else we can complete this one. Then Anand over and okay, till Vijaya over. Then Manoj onwards how to start. Next we can take then we can take Manoj over, Rihan over, Rihan. Then next Kajal, Kajol over. Then next one Kumar now. Kumar. Kumar. Now, okay, so almost it's created, right? No, still one error is there. Okay, what is that one error? We can check that one. Where is this Kumar? No, no, no. Causal error was there. This is first one. Manoj was proper, but causal we didn't take this opening bracket, right? Okay, so what is this causal from closing bracket we selected and opening we didn't select. So that's why that was the error. So now we can take this Kumar. Okay, so now it is ending here. Semicolon means ending, right? So now complete table. Okay, with values we created now. Complete table with values we created with values. Clear, right? So now we can okay check that one how we created. Select star from marks. Now it's created. Clear, right? So entries are over. Now we can move to the queries. Okay, so those queries one by one we can. Okay, so executing. So that is first one, list all records. This is already we created. Select star from. Second one, describe. Second one, display description of the table we created here. This one, describe marks. Now we can move to the third one. Third one is there, right? Add new attributes. Okay, total and percent. Now we can take a command. Okay, alter we are using here. Alter table marks add. Alter table marks add. Int we're using there. Then percentage we're using. Okay, so 5 comma 3 percentage is it must be okay. So maximum 4 we're using 5 here after. Okay, dot, and before that one it must be between 0 to 100 only, right? So now alter table marks we're adding both now. See this total and marks they have to appear here. So we can check two types. So we can use describe also. Describe marks. So total and percent is added. Before it was not here. Wait, I will show to you field here. Here you can check here, right? There is no. Okay, so total and percentage. Now it is here total and percentage, and here also it is not there. Here total has to come here percentage, but there is no values. Now it will show that. Okay, so we can check. See, select start from marks. So total is also null, then percentage. We didn't calculate still, right? We didn't calculate still. So now we can calculate that also. Clear? Now we can calculate that. So that is next one. For calculate one by one, we can execute now. Okay, so now just we can calculate total only. Percentage we can calculate okay later. Total, that is a all subject you have to add together, right? So language marks plus English marks plus and subject marks plus. Okay, so subject 2 marks plus, then subject 3 marks plus subject 4 marks plus. See here, update marks set total equal to language marks plus English marks plus subject 1 marks plus subject 2 marks plus subject 3 marks plus subject 4 marks. Clear, right? So now, okay, so we updated, what we updated? Only total. Total is updated. Here it is null and here marks are added. So, and percent is still null, right? So now we have to update percentage. Now we can update percentage. Clear, right? So how to update that one? Using a simple percentage formula. Percent is equal to total divided by 600 into 100. Okay. So now it is updated. Rows matched 9. Okay. So and warnings are 0. Then okay, all rows are updated. How to check that one? Select star from marks. Percent is also updated. Total also updated now. So now we can take one more next query. list students whose percentage, okay, of marks is more than 60 percentage. More than 60 percentage. So now what we are doing here? We are writing a simple command. That is, okay, so percentage from marks. We are taking this percentage from marks table. Select name. Okay, name has to print here. Then percentage, where we are taking percentage in table marks. Okay, okay, and one condition where we're using to give a condition. What is that condition? Percentage must be more than 60 and equal to 60 also it is accepting. Okay, 57 it will not come here. Then okay, only 57. Apart from 57, it has to print everything. See here, except 57, everything is printed. So now we can take one more. Okay, so between 60 and 85. Again, same thing we have to take. Select name, percentage from marks where percentage between 60 and 85. 60 and 85. See, only 60 and 85. Okay, so see, this is a complete table and this is the output. See, even 57, then apart from, okay, wait. Percentage between 60 and 85. Okay, so and some it will not print here. What is that? 94 it will not print here. Then 98 it will not print here. Okay, so and apart from everything will 57, then 94, then 98. Apart from everything is printed, right? So now we can take next one. What is next query here? We can discuss. See. Okay, how to show that one order by order. Okay, so first we have to show here. Okay, so in descending order, first we can show that one in a descending order. So wait, first we can take select start from. So it is not in order, right? It is not in order. 94 is there, 70 is there, then again 81, then 74, 69 it is not in order. So now, okay, showing that in a descending order. First one, highest one, then last one is least one. So 98 is there, 94, 81, 74, 70, clear, right? So now we can change this one in ascending order, 57, then 67, 68. Okay, it has to reverse, right? So how to do that one? Just a okay, so SC ascending order. DESC means descending order. This is your last query what we discussed. Clear, right? So is it clear, right? So if anything is there, you can comment. Okay, so you can a messenger you can comment in group also. Okay, so this is again next class we can discuss more. We can take one more practical, we can discuss more. Clear, right? Thank you.